Is your data engineering resume missing the skills that actually get you hired? In this video, I'll show you exactly what to add, from pipeline building through Azure to DevOps and most importantly, Gen AI. You will also get to know why that combination is what top companies are looking for in 2026. So stick around because the answer might completely change how you plan your career path. If you are in IT and still stuck in the same salary, not getting enough interview calls, listen carefully. Right now, there are two types of people. Those who keep waiting and those who upgrade their skills and move into high-paying roles, earning 15 to 45 plus LPA because the market has already shifted. Cloud, data, AI, DevOps. These are the roles driving real career growth today. At Coding Superstars, we have helped thousands of professionals move into top tech roles.
I got placed in Ibex Labs. Previously, my package was 8 lakhs. Now it is around 14 lakhs. Thanks for the Coding Superstar for the guidance, and the course is very worth it.
I have accepted a position as a DevOps engineer at LTI Mindtree. The skills which were taught by Coding Superstar were directly applicable to the role, and I'm confident that they will be essential for my success.
Recognized by Silicon India as one of the top 10 cloud computing training firms in India. People who once had zero coding experience are now working in top companies like Microsoft, Accenture, TCS, Infosys, and more. This is not just another course. This is your path to becoming industry ready. So watch this till the end.
So for now, I will show you how your resume should look like. So Pawan, pay careful attention to this. You will be getting the clarity. What are the skills you need to add? So these are the resumes. For example, in the resume, you'll be adding like, okay, should I zoom or let me zoom out so that it is visible? I hope it's visible now. Okay, fine. So as you can see, these are the skills you'll be adding on your resume, like Azure Data Factory, okay, Synapse, Azure Databricks, all the skills will be covered. Azure Event Hub, Microsoft Fabric and everything. In big data and streaming, Apache Spark, PySpark, Kafka, right? All this, okay, all these skills you will be adding. Okay, then coming to programming, you need, as I told you, like Python and SQL are really important part. Okay, then Scala, PowerShell. This part is required for DevOps. This part is required for data engineering part. Okay, then comes DevOps part. CI/CD and all of it. CI/CD part and all of it. Okay, so now majority of them will have a question. Why do we need to learn DevOps first of all? Okay, how is data engineering and DevOps related? Let's try to understand that first. Okay, we'll try to understand how data engineering and DevOps will work together. For example, just imagine that you are working in Flipkart. Flipkart is a huge company. Every minute there is a huge amount of sales happening. That is, huge amount of volumes of sales is happening. That means huge amount of data is getting generated at a very huge volume and at a very huge velocity. Velocity of the data is very high and volume of the data is very high. So now you are here as a data engineer. What you will do as a data engineer? You will be building a data pipeline. What do you mean by data pipeline? We already discussed. A data pipeline is something which converts raw data into fully processed data. You are getting raw data from different sources. You convert them into fully processed business ready data with the help of Data Factory, Databricks and different tools, right? Once you have built the data pipelines, you need to deploy the data pipelines to multiple servers. Server number 1, server number 2, server number 3, server number 4, server number 5. Can you guys tell me why do we need to deploy this data pipeline to multiple servers? Why can't we deploy it to a single server? Can you guys tell me? Why do we need to deploy this data pipeline to multiple servers? Why can't we deploy it to a single server?
It will impact performance, right?
What are the technical terms? What technicalities? Right? Let's answer this. First thing is that just imagine that recently you watched the India versus New Zealand the final match, okay, World Cup match. So in a Jio Hotstar, there were more than 50 crore people who were watching the match. So how is that they were able to sustain such kind of capacity? For example, load balancing, correct. Load balancing, the right word. If there's a huge load on server number 1, okay, if the server number 1 is about to crash, the load will be shifted to server number 2. If there's a huge load again on server number 2, if the server number 2 is about to crash, the load will be shifted to server number 3. This is called as load balancing. Load balancing. It is a very important concept in cloud computing. The second one is disaster recovery. So right now there is a war going on, like Iran, Israel, okay, and the US and all. So for example, you have stored all your data in one of the Microsoft data center. And just imagine that in like some XYZ place. So now some US or Israel or Iran bombs it and everything is gone. Then nothing. You cannot do anything about it. That is the reason you need to have physical backup in different data centers as well. So that is when you need to deploy your data centers in multiple data pipelines. Okay, you have to deploy your data pipelines to multiple servers. So how will you do this? To do this, you need what kind of skills? You need DevOps skills. For that, this guy, DevOps guy, was usually responsible for this. For this, you need to have skills of CI/CD pipeline, Kubernetes, Docker, Terraform, so on and so forth. Okay, you have to be efficient with this part. So now, why is that we are working on it? Talking about this because of AI, this data engineering part is also becoming easier, and this DevOps part is also becoming easier. So now the companies are expecting you to become this guy, this green guy. Okay, somebody who knows how to build data pipelines and also somebody who knows how to deploy data pipelines. So when you know how to build and deploy data pipelines, then you will be a hero in the market, where almost every participant is only learning data engineer. You'll be more efficient. And right now, if there are 10 interview calls, I want you guys to go to Google and search for Azure Data Engineering jobs and open some random 10 interview calls. And if you check the JD, you can see that at least 8 to 9 interview calls will be expecting you to have DevOps skills, CI/CD skills. So that is what. Okay, so now can you ask, can I not get a job if I learn only data engineering? You will get a job, but the limited interview calls is the problem. But when you learn both, you'll be getting more powerful number of interview calls. But when you learn data engineering and DevOps and along with AI, you will be able to get higher packages. You will be able to command your profile, because as anybody who knows agentic AI and Gen AI, are given first priority in any kind of interviews. So that is how you need to build your profile.